It's all about strong, hands-on leadership. That's where I want to get to. Before I do that, let me just take a minute to tell you a little bit about what it is I do and how I got here. I've spent most of the last 14 years doing research on the front lines of the workplace. And our research is a little bit different from most. Because we don't ask folks multiple choice questions, we ask open-ended questions. We ask people, how are you being managed? And then we listen. How do you want to be managed? And then we listen. Tell us about your best boss. Tell us about your bosses who are not so good. Why do you go work someplace? Why do you leave? Hey, why do you leave? Hey, why do you leave? And then we listen. And we keep talking with people as long as they're willing to keep talking to us. We've interviewed thousands and thousands and thousands of people since 1993. And some of these interviews have lasted a couple of hours. A lot of these interviews have been going on since 1993. Because people want to keep talking, you know. And we've also looked at the management practices of more than 700 organizations. We've looked at internal survey data from more than 300 organizations over a 12-year period. We do focus groups on an ongoing basis. We've trained tens of thousands of managers in the last 6 years alone. Let me tell you what our number one finding is. Are you ready? Okay, this is our number one finding. It's getting harder to recruit and manage and retain people. Yes, we've done 14 years of research to come up with that. I know some of you are thinking, you could have just called me. I could have told you that. And if I've interviewed you and you're in this room, I promise not to reveal your identity. For me, what's more interesting is why. Why is it getting so much harder to recruit and manage and retain the best people, especially the best young people? And I think there are two basic reasons. The first reason is that the workplace is becoming more and more high pressure. And the second reason is that the workforce is becoming more and more high maintenance. And everywhere I go, that's what leaders and managers tell me.